Hi, it's Trudy. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about parenting tips to motivate students to do their work. This also works for homeschooling. These tips are as a result of working many years with students that are gifted, special needs students, and just regular students. And today, there are many thousands of students that are going to school at home, or they have a combination, some days at home, some days at school. So I am encouraging parents to try these tips. I worked with students at the elementary and middle school level, and I have found these tips over the years, and it helps my students so much to have better grades when you are consistent. So here are my tips. Number one, you must be consistent. If you're not consistent with these tips, it's not going to happen. You will have not such good results. Being consistent is one of the most important things that you can do, and this will help you to have a good learning environment at home for the child and for the parent. So consistency was number one. Number two is buy timers. I used to have 30 of them. I recommend you have two, one for your child and one for yourself. And the timers makes the child accountable for the work that they're doing. You give them a certain amount of time to finish the assignment that they need to do. And that will help the child. And also you need a timer for yourself, because you need to go in every once in a while and check on them and see how they're doing. You know, maybe you have two assignments in 30 minutes, and at the end of 30 minutes you need to get up and check, so you put your own timer on. So that was tip number two. Now, tip number three. This is homework for the parents, but you only need to do it one time. Okay? Develop a reward system. Sit down with the child and discuss the kind of rewards that they would like to have. Now, these rewards will motivate the student to do their work. And we're going to have three types of rewards: immediate rewards, weekend or Friday afternoon rewards, and a long-term reward, which are grades. Now let's talk a little bit what an immediate reward looks like. Let's say your child finished the assignment, and you're going to give them a 5 or a 10-minute break, and they select from the reward system that you develop. You took notes and you were listening to what they like, what they enjoy, and you make a checklist. That's another tip. You make a checklist, and they select from that checklist what they want to do with their free time of 5 or 10 minutes. You put the timer on again and say you have 5 minutes or 10 minutes to read the comic books, or you have 5 minutes or 10 minutes to play with the computer, or you can draw for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Whatever it is that you've discussed and you have in that checklist, that's the immediate reward. The Friday weekend reward is, have they finish their assignments Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and Monday. If they finish all their assignments, well, they get the weekend or the Friday reward. You also need to talk about that before you implement it. Don't wait until Friday. You have a selected menu. For example, going to the park, talking to friends on the telephone, maybe a family treat. Let's say that you go out to eat at Pizza Hut on Friday nights. And so you have also a weekend reward system set up for them. And then the third reward is make a deal with them. Tell them, if you bring me X, Y, and Z grades from the report card, I will do blah, blah, blah. But let me tell you, parents, you must keep your word. Do not promise something that you cannot keep. The child will not trust you. They will be so disappointed that they've worked so hard all 6 weeks or 9 weeks to bring those grades to you, and then you don't keep your promise. It's like saying, well, you worked for 2 months, but we're not going to give you the 4-day weekend off that you wanted. That would not be a good thing. So that is the reward system. Another tip that I have for you is when you give them an assignment, you have to make a statement, and this is how it goes. Okay, I need for you to finish this worksheet. If it's messy, I will not accept it. I will have you do it again, and you will not get an immediate reward if you don't fix it. And be very upfront and tell them that at the beginning. Or, I can't reach your numbers. I can't give you an immediate reward. And that way, they're going to try their best to meet your expectations. Now, if you have a special needs student and you need to be a little bit more flexible, maybe in that case, hey, they did it. And maybe it's not the best handwriting, but you tell them, can you just improve it a little bit? And they will try to make you happy. Let me tell you, they will. But put that statement right at the front, and they will give it their best shot. I have worked with so many special needs students that this has worked. And even if they're a little bit, oh, do I really? Yeah, be firm. And you know what? They'll get used to it, and they will just little by little improve. Another thing that I want you to do is make sure that that checklist of immediate rewards is hanging somewhere where they can see it, so they can select from that menu. And also, you need another checklist of weekend rewards that they were talking about, so they can make that goal. Think about, well, on the weekend I want to, oh God, I want my friend to come visit me, God, but I have to do blah, blah, blah. Or things like that. So making those checklists is real important. And then the schedule. This is another tip. Right now, some schools are having the students to come 2 days and then 3 days at home, or they have all these varieties of schedule. Please be consistent in the schedule for them to get up and to go to sleep, because a student is not ready to learn if they don't have enough sleep. I'll tell you that right away. I've had some students that they come to sleep in the class. And so be consistent when they go to bed, when they go to sleep, at what time are you going to start doing the homeschooling? Has to be the same time every day. That will make a big difference. Kids love schedules. They love consistency. And the other tip that I want to give you is like to have a little calm place at home. Well, let me tell you, I learned this trick and I've practiced it for 20 plus years. So here it is. Play Mozart music. Play Mozart music. It is wonderful. Scientific research has studied, scientists have studied Mozart, what it does to the brain, what it does to the heart. There is certain musics of Mozart, there's certain concertos that play and it goes with the heartbeat. And I have seen children that they're doing their work like this, and all of a sudden, and they are keeping the beat of the music. And the classroom is quiet, so quiet. I have tried all kinds of music, what the modern kids stuff like. Some of that music will be a total distraction to them. I only recommend, after many years of trying different things, Mozart music. It's called the Mozart effect. Get on YouTube and play some Mozart music and you will see over time how it starts to get quiet and calming, and the kids will later ask for that funny music. That's what they call it, the funny music. So these are tips that I have used to motivate students at school, and it works for at home. So I hope you enjoyed hearing about these tips. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you would like to subscribe, I really would appreciate that. So thank you so much for listening, and until the next time, see you later. Bye.